1950s Science Fiction 4. 24 science fiction short stories from the 1950s. Written by Philip K. Dick, Ray Bradbury, Fritz Leiber, Murray Leinster, August Derleth, William Morrison, and many more. Narrated by Scott Miller. Strange Eden. Lost sci-fi short stories from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. Book 96. Written by Philip K. Dick. Narrated by Scott Miller. Captain Johnson was the first man out of the ship. He scanned the planet's great rolling forests, its miles of green that made your eyes ache. The sky overhead that was pure blue. Off beyond the trees lapped the edges of an ocean, about the same color as the sky, except for a bubbling surface of incredibly bright seaweed that darkened the blue almost to purple. He had only 4 feet to go from the control board to the automatic hatch, and from there down the ramp to the soft black soil dug up by the jet blast and strewn everywhere, still steaming. He shaded his eyes against the golden sun, and then, after a moment, removed his glasses and polished them on his sleeve. He was a small man, thin and sallow-faced. He blinked nervously without his glasses, and quickly fitted them back in place. He took a deep breath of the warm air, held it in his lungs, let it roll through his system, then reluctantly let it escape. "Not bad," Brent rumbled from the open hatch. "If this place were closer to Terra, there'd be empty beer cans and plastic plates strewn around. The trees would be gone. There'd be old jet motors in the water. The beaches would stink to high heaven. Terran development would have a couple of million plastic houses set up everywhere." Brent grunted indifferently. He jumped down, a huge barrel-chested man, sleeves rolled up, arms dark and hairy. "What's that over there? Some kind of trail?" Captain Johnson uneasily got out a star chart and studied it. "No ship ever reported this area before us. According to this chart, the whole system's uninhabited." Brent laughed. "Ever occur to you there might already be culture here? Non-Terran?" Captain Johnson fingered his gun. He had never used it. This was the first time he had been assigned to an exploring survey outside the patrolled area of the galaxy. "Maybe we ought to take off. Actually, we don't have to map this."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?